Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 146 for the 7th of November, 2021.
Yeah.
My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
Jody, we've been doing this for approximately, I'm going to say 3 years now.
No way.
Our first
What?
podcast was on the 4th of October. We're actually a month late. It was the 4th of October. We broadcast. We uploaded a podcast. We uploaded an audio file to a website. Let's not make this a grandiose thing. But yeah, it was 3 years ago. On
Wow.
the 4th of
Shut
October.
the front door.
We reviewed Solo, a Star Wars story. That was our first one.
First thing we did, was it?
Yeah.
No. There you go.
And just as a wee sort of
weren't we?
this is the longest thing we've ever done. So this is our website. Much that it is, we show the latest episodes there. But if you go to the audio archive up the top there, you'll get the full list of everything. It'll filter in. These are all the episodes, Jody. These are all the episodes that you and I and others, James Baker, Douglas Maxwell, our friend Scott Ogilvie, has been involved in over the years.
Wow.
3 years of worth of episodes. That looks almost like the cake in Squid Game.
It does.
And so the very first episode is scrolling down here. This is episode 90.
Wow.
Just gonna keep going. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well,
but yeah,
it's worth,
keeps going.
well worth people revisiting some of these,
I think so, yeah.
Because ancient relics, archive,
keeps going.
history.
And there you go. There's the very first episode there. Episode 0.
Oh, Solomeo.
Oh, Solomeo.
First one we did. Wow.
So let's just for fun and games, I'll share it with the audio, and we'll share some of the goodiness of it, because I think it's the old theme song as well. So let me know if you can hear this.
If you don't see it now, yeah. This is Super Kelly Brothers, episode 0, Oh Solomeo. Right, welcome everyone. This is episode 0.
Recorded in a phone box.
Super Kelly Brothers, and we're two brothers. Strangely enough,
I did not know the audio sounded this bad.
I was going to say it sounded quite good. You can hear me sniffing.
No, Super Mario Brothers 3 again. So, and I never ever I never played the.
In fact, if we're comparing the two, right, Rogue One and Solo, I mean, Rogue One is just.
I think we used Skype for that one, but the first episode was this one, and I think we upped the ante, but I can't remember what we used here, but we definitely used something else. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot of ruffling and things.
I know, it's terrible.
I love it.
Right.
It's awful.
See, there's like
C64. That was open. The first kind of open play.
Anyway, these are all they're all there for your delectation. 3 years worth of audio files. It's not bad.
Wow, amazing.
And I don't know when I can't remember the first time we uploaded to YouTube. Let me just check.
And they'll be there forever.
And they'll be there forever until they shut the servers down.
Yep.
And then our first YouTube video. Let me just go to YouTube. So there's no bonfires. So the 5th of November.
It
was bonfire night.
Yeah, it was bonfire night traditionally in the UK here, where we celebrate Everybody thinks we celebrate Guy Fawkes trying to burn down the Houses of Parliament. We actually celebrate the fact that he didn't.
He
burn
didn't.
them
Yes.
down. Apparently, that's what we're celebrating.
So these are all the podcasts and all the other episodes. This is all on YouTube, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know how many videos are here.
We've only started doing YouTube, so
look at the content, though.
Yeah.
There you go. That was our first.
Come on, subscribers.
So there you go. That was a first year ago. Was that one there? Be Kind Remind Us. That was March 2020. That was our first one. And look how much we've put out since March 2020. There are how many videos there? Does it say? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say how many videos there are. There's a few videos there anyway, since March 2020.
Yep, some nice commentaries we've done for for Predator.
Top fives as well. We've done that.
Top fives, yeah. So there's some timely ones there.
Yeah, good ones,
folks. Come on, subscribe, like.
You know,
damn
you
you. Yeah, just a finger, just the tip of your finger, just the tip.
So you just need to. All you need to do is just hit the old subscribe button. It's just under the video, right. just over there, over that side there. And the notification bell, you get time reminders when we put a new video up. And we put up videos quite a lot. We put up at least one a week.
Yeah.
So
we're busy, man.
We are.
I'll say.
So that's a bit of a shame. So there's no fireworks at all. Getting back to the fireworks things.
There was Kilwinning, apparently. That was the closest.
Oh, really?
With a firework display. But no, I've hardly heard one at all. Normally, a couple of days before. Huge. Oh yeah, they have one. Mm-hmm. Usually have one. Not had one last year because of COVID. And then this year they've not done it again. I don't know.
Couldn't get pallet boards probably.
Maybe
because of the supply chain.
Maybe, you never know.
Snafus. Maybe that's as simple as it is. They just can't get the pallet boards, and because that's not what they burn. Yes, that's right.
It's either Brexit, the Taliban, COVID, or Trump.
Supply chain. I mean, all of these things don't seem insurmountable.
Trump's still getting blamed for stuff. We've got this COP26 in Glasgow.
Oh yeah,
here, you know, just up the road. And
Greta was there. Leo was there as well.
He was DiCaprio, yeah. But Trump's still getting blamed for stuff he's not even in power.
How's that?
What's that all about? I don't know.
I mean, surely you just blame the current regime. I mean, doesn't everyone blame Joe Biden and what's his other guy? You're gonna get a nice shiny blue passport. That guy, what's his name? Boris Johnson.
Oh yes,
Bojo.
Big Boris. Oh, he's hopeless. Hopeless.
I remember he used to be in game shows. Oh well.
He did. He was made fun of quite regularly on Have I Got News for You?
It was
shows like that over here.
That's true.
Yeah. He was a host, I think, a couple of times.
Yeah, I think it was when Angus Dayton was asked to leave.
He had these issues, shall we say?
That's right.
Frank Boff-esque issues. They like to dress up in ladies' underwear.
Wasn't spaghettis and trees.
Smelled Coca-Cola off bottomless lady with no pants on.
I think it's time for the tea. Good news.
Oh,
a trailer has dropped.
Oh my god, is this the one? Yep,
it is the one.
Is it the one?
Let me share this screen here. We'll play along. This is Disney Plus. So I'm hoping we're not going to get copyright strikes because Disney seems to be okay about these things. They have things called press kits, and you can go to the website and you can download said press kit and you can do with it whatever you want. And so I'm hoping this will not. It's had 7.9 million views.
Whoa. People are hungry for this.
Yeah. So shall we press play and just watch along?
We can watch along. Brilliant. Can we pause it at certain bits?
We can if you want. Just shout out pause and I'll pause it.
Pause this.
That's a monk.
Is that not in Return of the Jedi?
It is.
About in Jabba's palace.
So these are Bomar monks, which our pal James, he said he sent away for this. This was one of the figures you could
get. Is that what he said? That's what he meant, right? Yep. Okay. Right.
So
I didn't realise that's what he meant.
The ones in Empire Strikes, Return of the Jedi didn't look as good as this, but this one still looks a bit stop motiony, which I quite like.
I think they've probably done that on purpose.
More than likely, yeah. And that's a nice bit of continuity there.
I don't think it was a stop motion puppet though. I think it was
it was a
real thing.
Real thing, yeah.
And they moved it with that's a string and things.
Yeah. Do you know the difference between stop motion and CGI?
Yeah.
What?
One's done
on a computer. Walked in that one. Stop motion doesn't have motion. Stop motion doesn't have motion blur, and that's why it doesn't look real. I wish it was.
Get your teeth back in.
I'll break these in for a friend.
Yes.
And that is apparently the Bomar monketry. I forgot the name of it there. Abbey?
The Bomar
Monastery.
Good Lord.
It's like the clocks went back.
It's the Edinburgh Zoo
I've had to change. Yeah, so this is the monastery, but apparently this is Jabba's palace, is where the monastery is, because he's like, I'm in here now, and he's just taking over the place.
I am not a bounty hunter.
Wait a minute. What are you saying there? Are you saying that that's original Jabba's palace, but Jabba just took that over?
Just took it over, and the monk, he said to the monks, "You can stay here, but this is mine now."
Oh, so this is historical Star Wars stuff you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right, I didn't know that. Right.
Yeah. So this is Boba Fett.
You better not get that from Rockstars.
No, I got it. And do you know where I got it from? I got it from
I know you.
Wikipedia.
I know what you're like. Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh, there he is.
I've heard otherwise.
Oh, God. Do you know what? I am absolutely buzzing from this. I am buzzing. I've watched this trailer quite a number of times now, and I am buzzing. It's got a similar look to Mandalorian as well, which is good.
See this bit here that you sit in the throne of your former employer? Is that Pedro Pascal?
What, doing the voice?
Yeah, just listen to the voice.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer.
No?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be. You might see him in this. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
I like how they can take their helmets off now.
Well, he's not.
You were all once captains
one of those,
under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal
Mandalorians that keep the helmet on.
Why speak of conflict when cooperation?
Because Boba Fett isn't an actual Mandalorian, is he?
Isn't he?
Oh, go back.
Django
that was, Jennifer Beals.
Jennifer Beals.
Looking beautiful.
As a Twi'lek. The ones with the head things.
I
don't know what they're called.
The head tickles.
Yeah. But she's not. She's just like normal flesh colored, because the other ones are like different colors. Because Ahsoka's like kind of orange, I guess. And Bib Fortuna was like a kind of bluey, whitey color.
Yeah, I think they're all different colors, aren't they?
She seems
they're
more
in Rebels
human color.
And they were in what do you call it? Bad Batch as well.
They were, yeah. Featured quite heavily in Bad Batch.
Yeah.
What prevents us all?
Boba Fett Starship, as it's now called.
Yes. Has that officially been changed?
That's what the Lego set's called.
Is it? There's a bit of confusion about that, whether it's been changed or not.
No, it seems to be that way.
Do you think in this Boba's going to hand over Slave One to Mando?
I don't know.
I would.
I love that Maori attack thing that he does.
See that episode, the Robert Rodriguez episode.
So he's directing. So there's 6 episodes. Yes. He's directing 3 of them. Bryce Dallas Howard, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau are directing the other 3.
Nice one, excellent.
So that's quite a mix.
The dream team.
Yeah.
If you had spoken,
just take him. Listen.
Yeah.
He'd have fed you to his
he's doing
menagerie.
something else. So.
Yeah.
Please speak freely.
Menacing. you really, Boba? You want me to speak freely? Really? Okay. You wouldn't hit me. You wouldn't hit me, will you? Yeah. That doesn't sound menacing at all.
Not at all.
No. Not the face, Boba.
Not the face. Yes. So that looks good.
Oh God, I'm buzzing for it. Utterly buzzing for it.
Yeah, as I think probably everyone who listens and watches this show will know that I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. I have several Mandalorian things kicking around here, and obviously, if you just look over there, there's a little helmet over there. And so I'm really looking forward to this.
The dad bod Boba vintage
and my watch as well.
Yeah. I thought you were going to wear your shirt today, actually.
I was, and then I thought, no, it's fine. I got a lovely Hawaiian shirt from the Disney store. It's from I can't remember. Result, I think, is the company, but it's spelled with a V instead of a U.
Result?
And Result, yeah. Let me look it up. Boba Fett shirt. They also do the Truffle Shuffle shirt as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say there that the dad bod Boba is now as a vintage figure.
Oh, is it?
For pre-release, yeah. Now they're releasing all the Mando figures and in original vintage style. Yeah.
This is the shirt I got, which is a Mandalorian Hawaiian shirt.
Very nice. Zoom in for the fans.
It's very, very low resolution. But
you'll podcasters see that.
I'll see that.
Yeah, as you're listening in.
Is that the only thing you can see? It's got results there.
See the people listening to this podcast, they must be absolutely raging with us.
Stop showing pictures! Sitting punching the headliner.
I'll just describe it. Someone's showing a t-shirt. No, sorry, it's a shirt. That's a lapel.
For those who are watching black and white, the shirt is
short shirt. That's
it's a short sleeve dress shirt.
And a dress, frilly dress. And it's got just cuffs and a bow tie.
That's right, yes. It does, yeah. And the collars and cuffs
match.
Very nice. Talking of trailers, the Stranger Things trailer, I can't show it for reasons, but that
Netflix
dropped as well.
it.
So if you just go to YouTube and go to I don't know, I've got low internet, I'm plugged right in, and go to Stranger Things channel, you'll see there it's called Greetings from California or Welcome to California, one of the two, and it's a spoken letter that 11 is sending back to Mike and what they're going to do in their summer holidays. So that looks good.
I prefer the other trailer, the kind of haunted house trailer.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be two different stories.
Aye, it seems a bit too. It didn't really give anything away. It was a bit too colourful and nice. It didn't look like Stranger Things to me. But
we'll see how it goes. It's nice to see though that the journalist guy's back as well. The guy that can, the guy that can speak Russian. With Alexei or whatever his name was last time. I liked him as a character.
Yeah, me too.
So it's good to see him back again. I think this is the third season he's been in because he was in the second one as well.
It will be, yeah.
So that was good.
I'm excited for it. When's that come out? Is that next year?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes, it is. Because there's so if you go to the website, actually let's try this. Let's see if we get a copyright strike for this. Because this would be kind of funny if we did, because it doesn't show anything. In fact, it's just a big giant advert for the show. So let me just share this. What if we get a hit for this? Doing nothing. So it's summer 2022 is when it's coming out. So it's talking about. I guess, are these the bands? I don't know what these. I don't know what this is.
Oh, sorry.
These the episodes. What is going on? Sorry. The Nina Project. Are these band names? What are they? The Dive. I don't know any of these things. Massacre at the Hawkins Lab. I guess not. Maybe the episode names.
Just the episode names.
Oh, maybe the episode names.
Aye.
It's probably the episode names. In the spring of 1986, the adventure continues And it comes up and it says Stranger Things in the
If we get a copyright strike for showing this,
if we get a copyright strike for showing this, I will not be happy. Stranger Things 4, and then it says Summer 22.
Doesn't say 2022.
So that's it official.
And
if we get a copyright,
we'll probably get a copyright strike for the music because you had the volume up.
But I don't. Okay, I'm not going to get into it. I just end up getting upset.
Doesn't matter.
No. There is another interesting streaming thing that's happening as well, which is this, and you sent this to me, and I was like, I'll just turn this down. But this is Will Smith, Best Shape of My Life, it's called, and it's a YouTube original, so it is actually coming on to YouTube.
Very interesting.
And it's all about how he is trying to get into the best physical shape of his life. And then he reaches an epiphany, and he realizes that it's not about physical health, it's about mental health. And the whole thing just takes a 180 turn in the trailer. And it looks fantastic.
It does.
It looks really good.
He's got 2 projects out coming out. His other one about the edge of the world or something, it's called Disney Plus, National Geographic, and this. Yeah. Both look fantastic.
It looks great.
And this is, I think this is on you. I hope YouTube it's on YouTube that you don't need to pay for, or do you think it's a paid?
It's on. If it's a YouTube original, it'll be premium.
All right.
So if you've got premium,
so I do need to pay for it.
Yeah. So so I watch a lot of YouTube, and I get fed up with seeing the adverts. So I ended up paying for YouTube.
How much is it for a month?
It's quite expensive. It's like, I think it was $10, 10 or 11, $10.99 or something like that.
I was all excited about that. I'm out. I'm not gonna get to see that then.
Probably not. No.
For free.
No.
Damn it.
No. All the YouTube original stuff's they want you to pay for it.
Anyway, it looks good. It's a shame it
does look good.
Do you know what? Cobra Kai started off as a YouTube original.
And it went to Netflix. Yeah.
And then it went to Netflix and it blew up, didn't it?
Yeah.
So have they not learned their lesson? Or is it going to be in Netflix in a year's time or something?
I mean, it's probably going to be in Netflix in a year's time, yeah. Probably.
Not too longer than that, though. It took, what was it, 2 seasons were already out before it went on Netflix.
It's true, yeah.
So they might do it for a wee while and then put it on Netflix then, hopefully. We'll see it.
Or
it looks good, it looks interesting.
It does. It looks really interesting.
Yeah.
Keeping with streaming, and I'm just putting this in because it's a funny story. Carol Baskin, Tiger King 2. I think we talked about this last week. Tiger King 2, the trailer got released, and Carol Baskin isn't happy because I don't think she's been invited back, and this is the reason why she's doing it. I don't know the reasons, but she's suing Netflix over unagreed footage that was shown as part of the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't realise that this second season is all unused footage from the first season. I thought it was.
Oh, is it?
Is it? I don't know if the whole thing is, but
I thought it was
that's what she's suing. That's what she's suing about. The fact that unused footage is getting used, and that she was told that it wasn't going to be used, and now they're using it for the second season.
No.
I don't know if
sizzle reels and promotional trailers for the sequel.
Right.
So it's because they're using footage of her saying, "Hey, this is what we did in season 1," and they're using her image to promote season 2.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Did you also see that? Did you also see that? What do you call him? God, what do you call him?
Jeff
Joe
Lowe?
Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Okay.
Has got aggressive cancer.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, and he's asking to get out of prison.
Clemency.
So that he can.
So he can kill Carol Baskin.
So they can kill Carol Baskin. He's got nothing to live for.
Yeah, I know.
Aggressive cancer, so he's going to try and He's going to get out and try and kill her.
Allegedly.
Jeez, sorry. I forgot we were online there for a minute. Sorry.
We're not two guys down the pub.
Sorry,
Allegedly.
I forgot. Oh, yeah.
Absolute hearsay.
He's absolutely not going to. He's absolutely not going to do that.
Doing. No.
We're going to kill her. Set one of his tigers on her.
He doesn't have any tigers anymore. They're all euthanized.
No.
Or sent to Big Cat Rescue, or I don't know what they did with them.
Oh God, let's stop talking. dig a hole. Jeez,
anyway,
man.
so she bought the GW Zoo and turned it into condos or land for condos or something.
Yeah.
Which I mentioned last week. But yeah, so that's the thing, I guess. What else is there? Okay. Netflix has launched its first games on mobile as well.
Right.
I don't know what this means. Let me just share the screen here. So Netflix games, first games worldwide it seeks to break into the game subscription market starting Tuesday, which was last Tuesday. The company will roll out a Netflix app on Android smartphones. So if you've got an Android smartphone, you might already have games on it. I don't know. Yeah. Well,
I'm looking at mine just now. Right, I've got Netflix open right now.
Yep.
Categories. No. It says films and series. Doesn't have an option for games.
Games will appear inside the Netflix app on supported devices. So apparently the first 5 are Stranger Things 1984, Stranger Things 3 the game, Card Blast, Teeter Up, and Shooting Hoops, which I assume involves shooting hoops and is some kind of basketball. Game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Apple is coming soon in the coming months. So yeah.
What?
Which is not good if you have an Apple device.
What do you mean Apple's coming soon?
Well, it's only on Android. The app, the games.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Apple TV was coming in Netflix or something.
No, God no. No, Apple would just buy Netflix if that was the case.
Yeah,
that would be cheaper.
But it wouldn't be because Netflix are so much in debt. It wouldn't be worth a while.
Well, is that true? Yes, but they could buy them with all the cash they have, and still have enough cash to buy them another 10 times over with the cash that they have. Probably not, which is probably why they haven't done it.
Yeah.
Because then people would just be like, well, that's it, and they would just leave Netflix in droves.
Yeah.
Because everyone
I went over
Apple
to I've finally decided there's enough Apple content for me to hit the subscribe button.
There is.
So I've subscribed.
Yeah.
There's enough there enough of it that I saw and I've heard people talk about, and I thought, right, I'm just going to get this.
Just going to get it, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
$5.99.
Exactly, yeah, it's not a lot. And that's about it. There's another story about. I'm conscious we're at a time schedule, time box here.
Yes.
The other story that I had was Sky Glass has had a couple of glitches. There's some weird issues and stutters and flickering and things like that. I think these are all teething troubles. It's probably just software more than the actual screen itself.
Yeah, because we spoke about this earlier in the week together, and I sent you that guy that reviewed the system, and he was raving about
blown
it.
away with it.
He said that even the sound alone is the best sound he's ever heard of.
Because it's got a big chin at the bottom, and it's got these directional speakers and stuff on it as well. So
yeah, I think speakers at the back as well. Speakers at the back as well that kind of reflect it.
Okay,
so it's pretty clever.
I mean, I think if you're looking, if you don't have Sky and you want to get Sky, this is probably a good way to get it. If you can't physically get Sky because you live in a valley or something or behind a tree or whatever it is, as in you can't physically get a satellite dish on your machine, that's perfect way to get Sky. If you're looking to upgrade your TV, probably a good, and you've got Sky, this is probably a better way of doing it. So, I mean, there's like 3 or 4 use cases that you can see where this would be a good thing to do.
Absolutely.
And especially if they're saying you can basically pay it in higher purchase.
Yeah.
That's not bad as well.
I'm gonna sort it out for Evelyn's mum, actually, because she's got Virgin at the moment, and Virgin is absolutely horrendous. It's TiVo. The operating system on it's terrible. It's really slow. The remote control's not intuitive. The screen isn't intuitive. None of it's good. And you're paying a lot of money for not very much.
Yeah.
But she can't get anything else. She can't get. I don't think she can get Freeview, and she can't get a dish on her.
She can't get Freeview.
No, it's something to do with where she is, because she's near the airport or something.
Is she in a valley?
She could never get it before, but maybe she can now. I don't think she's looked into it, but I think for her, this Sky Glass is a definite, and I'm definitely going to get it as well.
Yeah,
100%. I'm totally in. I saw the guy playing the game because when we were talking with James about this, about the kind of what would it be like playing games on it, and the guy was playing a game on it and stuff, and said,
"Well, he was playing
the best."
Yeah, he was playing. It was 60 frames a second, so you're capped at 6. Sorry, you're capped at 60 frames. I'm choking you. So if a game goes to 120 hertz, you can't. You're going to be capped at 60. You can't go to 120. But if you're okay with that, if you're okay with 60 frames a second, which, to be quite frank and honest, is fine for most people. I mean, are you going to notice it's silky smooth? Maybe. But if you've never played 120 hertz and you've only ever played 30 or 60 hertz, you're not missing anything.
I think sometimes we're going too far with these things, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but I was watching a 4K Ultra. Have you ever watched one of those? Whatever it's called. It looks like I saw the Italian Job, right? And the Mark Wahlberg movie. And it looks like an episode of Neighbours, the way it's filmed. It doesn't look cinematic.
But that's the TV thing, though. There is that as well. Because that was the same problem with The Hobbit as well. It was 48 frames a second.
Yeah.
And it just looks not right. You're right. I mean, if it's 25 frames a second, which I think is standard cinema, I think 25, 24, whatever it is, that gives you the motion blur, and that grounds the image. But yeah, I think any higher rates, it's the same as
it's too crisp.
Yeah, it's the same as like the 4K TVs, like 1080 is fine. Like I have, it's a 1080 TV I've got up there. The projector I've got is 1080p. It's fine. It's more than enough.
I
mean, 1080p with a 10-foot screen is fine. You don't need 4K Ultra or whatever it is. And it wouldn't take, I mean, it would cost me a projector, but it wouldn't take a lot to like take that one out and put that other one in, other than money. But I don't see a point in it. It's like the thing works. Like everything looks fine.
I know people are listening to this maybe going, what the hell are you talking about? How could a perfect looking crisp picture be bad? But when you see it, it looks weird.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's when you see it on that, when you see it in shop mode, and they've got everything's turned on for shop mode. So like it's cranked up way in the brightness. It's a little bit too blue, and it's like just everything just looks soap opera-y.
Yeah, it does.
It's just.
I dare say you'd probably get used to it, but I don't know if I want it. I didn't like it.
The first thing I do with a TV is I turn it on game mode, because then that just cranks everything off.
Yeah.
Because you don't want all that crap on. You want it to be lower. You want the colors to be slightly warmer and all that kind of stuff. Because you're looking at a screen. You don't want it to be too bright. It's the same with monitors I've got around here.
I mean, it almost looks artificial when it's that good. It just looks artificial. Like you say about motion blur and things like that, which you need. And it's because we were watching this, not you and I, but let's talk about that Fractals
other people
documentary, and that is what they've put that into computers, and computers have now used that the fractal thing to create HD and all these to use that kind of methodology.
Yep.
To create this minutiae of detail into pictures and things, which is great, but yeah, for me it's just
well,
too far.
The Google phone's got something like that as well. So if you take a picture that's blurred, it can fix the blur, and basically, like if somebody flips their head around and it's all just motion blur, you can use the tensor chip inside it, and it will do that. And it's basically just this crazy like amount of algorithms that make you like crisp again.
We got the Xbox subscription back again.
All right. Did you free up some space in your laptop?
No, but we've got a 4 terabyte drive. It wouldn't let me access it every time I changed it to the default from the C to the D drive. Then you'd come out of it, and then you'd try and download the game, but flip back to the C drive. So anyway, we've managed to kind of get it and do it. But yeah, I've missed that service. It's fantastic in the PC. There's no need to buy a Xbox, really, but I think it might be quite nice to have that service with an Xbox. But I was playing that 12 minutes game.
Reboot. Sorry.
What?
Somebody's listening to this, and I've just gone Xbox reboot.
All right. We've got one person listening, have we? That's good.
Yeah. No.
No. Hello. Yeah. So we got that, and I was playing 12 minutes. Not the game 12 minutes. I didn't play it for 12 minutes. Let's get Ray.
Yes, Ray's in it, and Professor Xavier's in it as well.
Aye, the two of them.
Yeah.
And it's good, really good point and click type thing, set in a room.
All right, cool,
and really interesting.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm gonna pick it up.
These quirky games. I really like it.
I'm gonna pick up. It's cheap on Steam just now, I think.
Or 22 quid. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think it was like $22 or something, down from 26. It was on my wish list, and so I got a notification it was cheaper.
Yeah, nice kind of simple game.
Shall we press on and talk about what you've been watching?
Yeah.
So, what have you been watching?
Well, inappropriately, we put on Paul for
oh dear,
for Danny.
You didn't put Paul on for Danny, did you?
Well, I googled it first, right, and it says, you know, if you get a sensible child and stuff like that, that you know, you trust and you love. It shouldn't be not too bad. However, there is a lot of swearing in it.
It's quite a bit of swearing, yes.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think it's unnecessary swearing. I think we all agreed on that because it's a really good film, and we all really enjoyed it. But we did kind of go, you know, I don't think there needed to be that amount of swearing. I got it when the female character, can't remember her name.
Yes, Kristen Wiig. Yeah, her character when she's that kind of epiphany in the RV.
Aye, and then
that was funny.
She's like, "Oh, I can swear now," you know, and she's like, you know, doing all these kind of
stupid swear words.
Yeah, I thought that was funny, and it was, you know, needed. But the Fs are not needed half the time. Even the wee old lady that they meet, you know, along the way, and she swears for no reason.
Yeah,
you know. But we did enjoy it. It was really good. The all likable cast and all that, and that was funny.
I've been to the little
funny. Still holds up. That's what you have, aye, that's right.
In Nevada. It's nothing like that.
The two hillbilly types try and come in and they accuse you of being in a gay bar?
No. And we weren't driving an RV, we were driving a GMC Terrain as well.
All right. No, sorry.
And then we drove to the Grand Canyon, which is in the exact opposite direction. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's still funny, still good, still enjoyed it.
Cool. It's a good movie.
Aye, it is. We watched, because we got the Apple Plus now, we watched Finch, Tom Hanks's new film.
Yep.
Which I thought the trailer looked really good and stuff, and I thought we need to watch this. It's really good. Nice wee movie. It's the Tom Hanks's version of the apocalypse.
Right.
There's a solar flare or whatever it's called. Not solar flare, but where the sun burns through the ozone.
Oh, okay.
So basically,
Incursion?
the Earth is like, hot,
Mega hot.
You can't stand out in the heat type thing.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is, I can't stand the rain.
Against your window. Yeah. It's great to have these really up-to-date references.
That's right, yeah.
In this podcast.
They're the best.
Tom Hanks is brilliant. There's a dog that's brilliant. And there's a robot that's fantastic. I love the robot.
Cool.
It's Tom Hanks' version of the apocalypse, and I loved it.
Cool.
But I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it. 7 out of 10 if I was to give it a score.
Now that you have... I'm going to watch it as well, but he's got another one out there called Greyhound, I think it's called, where it's
that's been out for a while.
And so I'm assuming that he's got some kind of deal with Apple, which is why he's on that service.
I know.
I guess.
Oh, doesn't it? It's an Amblin one, that Finch as well.
I think the other one is as well.
Is it?
Yeah, but they're buddy though. Him and Hanks.
Yeah.
They've done a couple of movies together. You probably heard of them. But you're gonna watch Foundation and Invasion.
Yeah, I'm going to properly watch them now.
Yeah, good.
Invasion and Foundation, and I'm going to finish Ted Lasso as well because I love that.
Right.
First, I think I'm halfway through the first season when it kind of I couldn't get it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick that back up. What else was it? There's another one. Foundation. Is that the one with
Jason Momoa? Yeah.
Yeah. I quite like to look at that. So the only thing is we can't watch it on our telly. We've got to watch it on the laptop or on the projector.
Do you have a Fire Stick?
No.
Get a Fire Stick.
TV either.
What? You don't have a smart TV?
No.
Get a Fire Stick.
Right. And do it that way.
In fact, let me do it.
Is that the best way of doing it?
Let me just check, see what the prices are in the UK. Fire TV.
See, my problem is
26
TV.
Oh, in fact,
TV
sorry.
I've got.
That's the 4K
TV,
Max. You can get one for 26 quid.
The TV I've got just now only has 2 HD. So one is for the PlayStation and one is for the Skybox. So I'd need to swap over. Oh no! Does that plug in as a USB?
No, it plugs in as an HDMI.
Oh well, there you go then.
So, well, okay. So you can buy there's the Fire Stick, which is £16, or you can get the upgraded one, which is £26, and that's got the wee buttons. But that's HD. And you can also get an HDMI switch. And you get a wee HDMI switch for £10-12, and you can switch between the two.
All right.
So for about 50 quid, you could get that, and you could watch it on your TV. Just saying.
Okay. If I hold off, so I don't know when I've put my order down for Sky
for the
Glass.
Sky. Oh well, yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah.
So I won't need the HDMI for the Skybox, so that'll be that. I don't know how many points there
Would
are.
would the Sky Glass maybe not have Apple TV built in as well, or like could it be an app?
Well, because Sky Q doesn't, because I checked.
Oh really?
Which is a bit of a bummer actually.
But it's got Netflix on it though.
Netflix and Disney Plus on YouTube.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and Prime as well. It's got Prime as well.
That's weird.
Maybe Apple TV.
Oh, you've got Prime as well.
Yeah.
So how do you watch your Prime?
On through the Skybox.
Oh, okay. The only thing we have is a Fire TV. That's all we have.
All right.
That's all we use. There's no cable. I mean, we can watch over the air Freeview, but we don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Moving along
swiftly.
Sorry. Colin in Black and White. I've been blasting that on Netflix.
What?
I'm on the last episode. It's only 6 episodes.
What is it?
Colin in Black and White. And it's Colin. Colin. Oops.
Oh, Colin Kaepernick.
Yes, Kaepernick, the American football player.
Yes. Quarterback. San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. Almost baseball player because he was a crank baseball player.
Him and Brady.
It's really good. It was James actually turned me on to it, and I thought I'll give that a crack. It's a half-hour episodes. It's kind of sitcom-y, but he's in it and he does the kind of introduction of this is me growing up and the sort of problems I came up against being a black kid and having white parents and stuff, and this is my kind of view, and because he was the guy that didn't he took the knee instead of putting his hand in his heart for the standing for the national anthem. And it's kind of his story why he got to that stage and stuff, and it's interesting.
All right.
I mean, some of it I did think to myself, there's a bit in it when all the kind of quarterbacks and that are getting measured up and stuff, and then they all get led, and then they change into kind of wearing slave clothes and getting measured up as if it's the same thing. I think I don't think it's the same thing, because I mean he's a privileged American footballer getting measured up, and the white guys were getting measured up as well. So come on a little bit, but certainly
there's 32 teams. There's 11 people on a team, or 11 people in a squad.
But certainly the other
men in the field, I should say, there's 24 in a squad, but still,
I mean, there's certainly other moments you're like, bloody hell, that's bad. I think his dad lets him drive the car, right? He's like, it's your turn to drive type thing. So his mum, white dad, the police pull him over, and they're like, you folks okay? As in, as if he's stolen the car and kidnapped them. He's only like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And then he's like, the policeman's like, have you got your driver's license and your ID? And he goes to get it. And the policeman's like, straight out with a gun. Whoa, slowly. As if the dad's like, well, he's only getting his, and they can experience it with him, but they don't see it as the way he sees it,
Yeah, they see it as a misunderstanding or whatever.
Aye, but he's like, Jesus, this is my life type thing. This is only a small part of your seeing this. It's really good. It's really well made. It kind of reminds me of a kind of if Will Smith had been kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of kind of, it's not a funny program, but it reminds me of a kind of sitcom-y type thing. It's got a nice feel to it, and it's interesting. I like the way it's done, and I like Colin Kaepernick in it, because he's like it's almost like kind of Bo Burnham. He's in like 4 walls.
Okay.
There's stuff projected up in the walls, and he can interact with it and things.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
All right. Okay.
I like it.
I don't understand why he's not in the NFL anymore.
Is he not anymore?
I mean,
really?
I think he's basically been blackballed. To be honest, I think
because of that.
I think so. Yeah, I think no team will have him.
I think that's why he's made this show. Maybe.
I'm not. So he got. I think if I remember rightly, and I always say as a joke, I'm not a football fan. That's why I support the Buffalo Bills. But
yep.
I don't really know about other teams, and I don't really keep all the stats in my head. But I'm pretty sure I think it was his first season or first couple of seasons anyway. He ended up in the Super Bowl, and after that, like he was great. He was he was a fantastic to watch as a quarterback. Because I used to watch the San Francisco games as well.
Yeah.
And after the Super Bowl, he just took a kind of like a nosedive. And I don't know if it was because he was injured or whatever it was, but he wasn't quite the same after the Super Bowl, whether he'd lost his bottle or whatever it was. And I don't know. I think he just went away from it. Maybe he just fell out of love with the game or whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, I always felt that he just afterwards it was never quite the same. And I don't know what happened to the Super Bowl. Whether he was taken aside and said, "You need to lose this game because whatever," or
it's funny,
it was a fix or whatever. But
yeah, it's funny because it was a
allegedly.
very gifted baseball player.
Yeah,
and everybody thought, that's what he's going to be. He's going to be a baseball player, but he only ever wanted to be a quarterback. Only ever wanted to be one. And they were saying that 80 was it? Probably mixing my statistics up here, but he said there's like
72% of statistics are made up on the spot.
Yeah, 80% of the NFL are black.
There's a high proportion, right? Yeah. I don't know. Right. I mean, I would hate to say what the number is, but yeah, there is a lot of black players, and that's African American, Jamaican, Caribbean,
and out of all those black
players,
out of all those black players, most quarterbacks are white.
The vast majority.
That's what he said anyway.
Yeah.
At that time,
I would say that. Yeah. I mean,
he said that there's a sort of a white man's sort of rules, and is basically not having black people in key roles or whatever, But I don't know enough about the game and stuff, and the chip in his shoulder or whatever. I don't know, but it's pretty interesting.
Patrick Mahomes, who's the quarterback for the Chiefs, he's a fantastic quarterback. I mean, there have been good black quarterbacks.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think the vast majority of quarterbacks in the NFL are white. I think that would be safe to say.
He's a good talker and stuff, and he seems a respectful guy and stuff like that. So I don't doubt anything he's saying, and it's a really good show, and and it kind of opens your eyes a wee bit,
Yeah,
definitely. So I think been watching a thing as well called Angela Black, I think it's called, on ITV over here. It's a drama, which is pretty good. It's this woman, she's been beaten up and stuff by her husband, and I think she's been manipulated. And this guy who says that her husband is trying to kill her and take away her children, and then he flips it to saying, no, what it is first, he's been hired by her husband to kill her, but then he flips it as in, well, no, I'm going to kill him, I'm going to kill the husband type thing, so you let, leave the door open and I'll creep in and murder him, but it's a total setup kind of thing by the husband, but you don't know whether actually it's a bit Hitchcocky, it's like whose truth is there, Is she going mad? And that is the way it's happened, or is it actually her husband did set her up? It's like a bit Hitchcock type thing. Pretty good actually. Quite enjoying it. Yeah, and that's me.
Continue watching Seinfeld because there's like 2,000 seasons, so we've got to get through them somehow. I really enjoy it. It's good. I didn't know, so I thought I'd seen all the episodes of Seinfeld, and up until now I have, and I'm in season 5, episode 14 now. And I've seen every single one of them so far. I didn't think I'd seen that many, but apparently I had. I'd seen them all. But yeah, they're still hilarious. They're still
so people tell me,
still relevant. They're not stuck in the 90s. They're very out of time. So that's been really good. I watched the Miami Show Band Massacre on Netflix.
Right.
Which is about this band called the Miami, who were a show band from Southern Ireland.
Seen this advertised,
Yeah, and they they're driving back from a gig in Northern Ireland during the Troubles in the 1970s. And only the British could call a civil war the Troubles. Anyway, I guess it's only a civil war in one province, but still. So they're driving back from there. They get stopped by. They used to have road checks. Not road checks. What do you call them? What the hell are they called? Doesn't matter.
Checkpoints.
Whatever it was. Checkpoints. Yeah. They used to have these checkpoints. They get stopped. Bunch of squaddies are like, "Okay, guys, out the car, out the van," and it was one of those like Volkswagen camper van things. So they're like, They had this British officer saying something, and one of them turned to the other band members and said, "Oh, it's okay. It's the British Army. We're fine," because they're all from the Republic of Ireland, and so they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna get any hassle. It's not local guys." And just at that point, a bomb goes off, and all hell breaks loose, and just people start shooting, and they end up diving into a field, and there's 2 survivors in the band. I think it was like 5 in the van, and only 2 survived. One guy driven away earlier, but they stayed till later on. And so it's about them trying to find justice like 40 years later.
All right. Is that a documentary?
Yeah, it's a documentary, and it's from the viewpoint of 2 of the original survivors, 2 of the survivors from that incident. It's okay.
Drone shots?
There's a few. Not that many.
Good.
But yeah, it's okay. It's not. I don't know. It's kind of grim viewing. It's not. I would find it hard to recommend. It's not. I know that the Dennis Nielsen, compare the Dennis Nielsen one to this one. That's hilarious. That's more entertaining somehow, or more interesting. Captivating, I think, is the word I'm trying to look for. It's more captivating than this one. This one was just, I don't know, man. It just feels like you're getting into like crazy conspiracy theories at one point, and I don't know, just felt a bit
interesting.
Yeah. Finished Squid Game though.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Only took me longer than anyone else. This is Netflix's #1 show ever of all time.
Yes.
Beats Tiger King hands down. And I think deservedly so. I think it was a fantastic show. Right up until the bit where it faded to black, and that was the end of episode 9.
Yeah.
Loved it. Thought it was great.
Yeah, it was good. Really good. I thought at the end...
Spoilers, by the way. I don't know. We'll say spoilers.
Do spoilers?
I was thinking, do I have spoilers? I think I have spoilers in the banner. Here we go.
Spoilers. For all you podcast people.
Yes, for all you podcast people. Sean is slowing. My
Jesus.
God.
God.
I'm in the water as well.
Clearly. Yeah, at the end when the old boy appears, which I kind of thought was going to happen. I don't know why, but I just thought, and he appears in the bed and stuff, and that top floor of a tall building, hooked up to a drip.
Project Mayhem style.
Aye, it was a bit Fight Clubby, and I thought, is he going to hand his empire over? This.
I thought that as well.
Over to him, and he's going to go, no, I don't want it. I'm going to take it and destroy it or something. That never happened.
I figured out who the front man was.
You did?
Yeah.
Who?
This is the brother of the cop.
All right, aye, because he knew him when he shot him at the edge of that cliff.
Yeah, but but before that, I was like, it's clearly the brother. It's got to be the brother.
Aye.
Anyway, it was great. It was fantastic TV. Nobody in that show redeemed themselves whatsoever. Everybody was the baddie.
I know,
and I think that was quite nice. It was a nice change of there was nobody you could root for. No, although I guess everybody rooted for 4, 5, 6 for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Probably despite the fact he killed the old guy effectively, or
he cheated.
He cheated, yeah. I said no. I said
still
even.
That marble.
I said even. So yeah, it was great. The bit with the glass though, the glass floor.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my god,
that was cracking.
Oh no, the bell's over there. Damn it, that was good.
Damn it.
No,
that was good. That.
And I've been watching Invasion.
Oh yeah.
Still no aliens.
No, I don't think there will be.
No, I don't think so. I think we're not going to get aliens in season 1. No. It's great though.
I've not started it.
Watch it. You should watch it.
I'll start it this week.
Yeah,
definitely.
And Foundation as well. So Cleon was in a Spirit Quest, and it was a fantastic episode. It was really good.
Aye.
So
I think I might have to start that from scratch.
Yeah, I know you're gonna have to. Yeah, you have to get back into it. You have to slap yourself a couple of times and concentrate.
Do
all that kind of stuff.
Pardon?
All that kind of thing.
Definitely.
And so forth and such like. And that's it. So we're 2 minutes 54 seconds over. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Anyway, well, congratulations again. Happy anniversary on our 3rd anniversary, Jody.
Thank you. We should have bought a cake.
And doing the show. We should have celebrated.
Could have James jumped at a cake.
Did you bake the cake with the girl in it? That poor girl.
Oh dear.
And those family values.
Brilliant.
Anyway, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button and notification bell. You get timely reminders when we put up a new video, which is usually every Sunday-ish. We also upload onto superkellybros.com, the audio version of it, so you want to listen when you are commuting. If anybody does that anymore, I don't know who does that anymore. If you want to comment below on anything you've heard on the show, feel free to type away on the comments below, and smash the old like button and share on social medias. Really does help the channel out, and we do appreciate any upvotes we get, or negative votes. But if we get negative votes, then please let us know what it is.
Come on now. Come on, guys.
Whoa. But if you do, then let us know what irked you, and we'll try and fix it for the next time. Don't do it. Do it. But until next time, thank you very much for watching and listening, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.